Hi, this is Bob, and Soarin Hawk is back. And so
Yay!
Okay. So anyway, so we're going to make another attempt to try to extricate or extract some money from you and get you to help us out. So as you saw before, I gave you the little pitch about how much it cost us to take care of our birds. How long does a box of mice run, or how long does it last?
About a month at most.
About a month.
Yeah.
So a $250 box of mice lasts about a month.
Yes.
Here at our current usage. All right. So as long as we don't get a big influx of birds, we're in good shape. So so some of you guys out there, somebody out there wants to buy 4 boxes of mice for us, and as a reward, if you go ahead and give us $1,000, we'll take you around and show you all the birds up close. This is Monet. And if you were with us previously, you got to meet Monet and her mom, and her do that nice little hissy sound that she makes, and also she also makes a little squeaky sound. And when she's, I don't know, is she's talking to us or just happy with us? So, anyways, but the Raptor Adventure, that's really a great opportunity. You can bring yourself and 7 of your friends, 7 kids, 7 strangers, that kind of thing. And we'll take you around and we'll introduce you to the birds, and then you get up close and personal, and you can see the birds without a cage or anything around them, and you get your picture taken with them, that kind of thing. So so just think about that. So 1 box of rats, or 1 box of mice rather, $250, and we sure could use some help there. And like I said, you can get rewarded too. Somebody got a question there? Oh,
No.
I thought you're looking for a question. Okay.
No, it was just something from Mike.
So, okay. So anyways, again, some more people came in. Okay. Okay. So anyways, again, it's Giving Tuesday, and and we have some people out there matching. So if you donate $1,000, we'll, as a premium, we'll give you a tour around the facility. And I think you said the first 3 people with $1,000 or more would get the tour. I'll tell you what, if a 4th person comes in, I'll give you a tour. Okay. All right. So we got people that donate $250. I think we also had $100 donations. You donate $100, somebody will match.
Yes, I
Okay.
think there's one more of those
There's one
available.
more of those out there still
Yes.
outstanding. And then
Yes.
of course the calendars. I think a couple of calendars have already gone. So if you want one of those fantastic limited edition calendars, donate $75, and you'll get one of those personally delivered. Okay, if you live in Fort Wayne.
Yes.
Yeah, I know that.
By the mailman.
By the mailman. Yeah, right. Yeah, I was going to say that the lady there that lives in where the heck is she? She's over there in England, and she's still waiting for her calendar. I know. I'm sorry. It's in the mail. Okay, so Canterbury. That's where she is.
Yeah.
So so I like to So anyway, so give us some money. We really appreciate it. And like I said, you can get this nice handsome calendar, and and there's a limited edition of them, limited publication of them. So we'll be happy to help you. So. Do we have some other birds in here to introduce you to?
Yep.
Okay, who wants to be first?
Oh, I can.
Okay, here's Pamela and Athena. Athena is a greenhorn owl. And how did we get Athena? And what's wrong with her? Or what's wrong with... There's nothing wrong with you. You're a good bird. Okay, sorry.
Athena was found she fell out of her nest in a tree back in February, and she had a sibling, and they both fell out, and whoever found them put them back up in the tree, and they fell out again, and we could not find the parents, so we brought the birds in to let them grow, and we were going to release them, and we found out that Athena here broke her wing, and so she was non-releasable. And so we released her sibling a few weeks ago, but we're keeping Athena as an ed bird because she cannot fly.
And Athena is the goddess of wisdom, right?
That's
the
right.
great goddess of wisdom, right?
That's why I'm holding her.
Yeah. That's that's real smart. Yeah.
Here, even she laughed.
Yeah, you laughed at me.
Yeah. But I do notice that her two eyes don't function quite the same.
Yes, we
Yeah,
think
so she
that she fell on that side, and so she probably damaged that left eye along with that left wing.
Yeah. 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 How you doing? Yeah, that's the old complaining sound, isn't it? Yeah.
So Athena lived with a volunteer when she was a baby, so she could get used to humans. And so when she came out here, she's actually very friendly and easy to work with.
Yeah. Yeah. And she sings sweetly, doesn't she?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the great horned owl, and this is the one that you always hear in the Western movies at night.
Oh.
Who's that?
Hey,
And if
what do you think?
And if you hear two of them in the woods doing that, and they have different pitches, the high pitch is going to be the male because males are 1/3 smaller than the females. So if you hear two different pitches, it's probably a male and female out there talking to each other.
Yeah. So you're going to start hearing those next month in January. You're going to hear the courtship going on. So you hear the. Well, okay, I don't know why I said. So,
May.
yeah. And also, the babies about this time of year, you'll hear them also calling out there because they still want food from their mom and dad. So you'll hear them out there and they do a hissing sound. So it sounds really kind of eerie out there in the woods. So it's kind of one of those sounds. And what you may even hear it in February during courtship, because a lot of times the females will do that. They'll go, feed me. And
I can relate to that.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what the male has in mind afterwards. So these so she almost turns her head all the way around. Almost. She can only turn it 270 degrees. And so she has twice as many vertebrae in her neck as we do. She has 14 vertebrae. We only have 7. So you can see, well, this is a Cooper's hawk.
Right.
But you can see
the
that. You can
vertebrae.
see the extra vertebrae in the neck. Yeah, this is a vegetarian hawk. So anyway,
So Athena's another of our birds who has a home for life with us since she's non-releasable.
yeah. Yes.
So they'll probably live, 25 years with us?
Yeah,
in captivity?
14, 15 in the wild. That's when they start developing cataracts and stuff and can't see well, which makes it a little harder to hunt. They depend on hearing, and so they can survive with the cataracts and some sight problems, but even then they're, getting 16, 17 is about their limit. But so she'll be with us probably about 25 years, and she'll have a good life. And so, well past us, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the tufts on her head are not ears. I don't know if Bob talked about
No,
that.
I didn't know.
So the ears are inside the feathers behind the facial discs. The facial disc goes around the eye to help funnel the sound into their ears. These feathers here. Excuse me.
Don't do that. Don't.
Excuse me. I'm sorry, Athena.
She fixed her feathers just fine.
Yeah. So
And-
the tufts, we think, maybe indicate the mood of the bird. If
Yeah,
they're
and she's not quite too happy, is she?
not quite. She's kind of, questioning what's going on in here. Not real sure. If the tufts are straight up, she's very happy and content.
She's supposed to be sleeping right now.
Right. If they're down against her head, she's mad or upset, and you want to stay away from her.
So since she is basically has a handicap in a certain way, what do we do here to make her pen suitable for her compared to like a bird who's flated?
Well, we have ramps for her to climb up and down, so she can get to her perch, and she's got a little shelter there, a little shelter box that she can go into and get out of the wind, that kind of thing. But and then also the where we place her food is accessible to her, and so she can get it easily. So, you're looking at somebody else there, huh?
Yep, somebody's behind her.
Yeah. So who's that? So,
Who's
but
that?
who's that? Or is that whom?
Yeah.
Anyways, that's another one of our presentation birds, and she goes out. She's actually
Oh.
Okay, I
Oh.
didn't say that bad word again.
Oh,
Wow.
What'd you have for lunch? My goodness. Well, how about that? And who's here? This is Nicole, and that's who?
He does not have a name.
No Nami. Okay.
No.
No Nami. Okay.
So he is one of our new turkey vulture Edwards. He came to us this summer with actually a natural amputation, so he can't fly. So he can't be released. It was mostly healed when we got him, so he was quite calm, so we actually decided to try to keep him as a companion to our other one. But like I said, he has no name, so within a couple of days to a week, I think we're going to actually put out a poll to name him. The 3 names are Sky, Poe, and Shadow. So out on the public Facebook page, you guys can go and say who you want for his name. But he is a very intelligent bird. Before I walked over here, he was actually playing with my glasses and my mask. So he's very intelligent, very interactive with people. But he is a little bit shy because they're new birds, so they don't know people very well. So they're very interesting to train.
So where did the name Poe come from?
Somebody, I don't know who thought of the names. A couple people thought of names, and we decided that those 3 would be interesting ones for him.
Okay, and what were the 3 again?
Shadow, Poe, and Sky.
Okay, so wrap your vote in a $100 bill, okay? And send it to us, and we'll give the bird the name. But one of the things that's really fantastic, I mean, these birds look really black and everything, but I don't know if the camera can pick it up or not, the iridescence on this bird,
Yeah, it does pick up a little bit.
Yeah, can see the blue iridescence. And the feathers, I mean, the feathers are really beautiful.
Yeah. In the sunlight, they're really a gorgeous bird.
Yeah, so. Yeah,
What I always found interesting about the turkey vultures is their nostrils.
Oh, yeah. The nostrils are exposed like that.
Yes.
And also, while they're bare head, so they don't get gook and stuff all over their head. And then the feathers would be all matted down. Most of the vultures around here have all gone south. There's a few still around. There's one at my backyard. I guess he's waiting for me, so I don't know.
you feed him too well.
Yeah, feed him too well. Well, the thing is, I don't want to be the main course. So, no, they're really beautiful birds and unique. And I think these guys are going to make a real addition, a real interesting addition to our programs. Because I think people see these birds around flying in the sky, and had never gotten up close to them, and and people say, oh, they're ugly. No, there's no such thing as an ugly bird. No, is there? No. And when he was a baby, he was real cute. He had all white feathers, and really cute, a little black face. He was just really. And now look at him all grown up. And I'm sorry you lost your wing, but you're going to find that you have a good home here. And they're considered nature's garbage truck. So he's very fortunate. So when we have deer, we dress them out. He gets the bones. So nothing like a good rib cages, or to pick over anything that's left on there, or maybe a thigh bone. They can work on it. It does 2 things. It gives them nutrition, but the other thing is it keeps that beak nice and sharp, doesn't it? So you clean up your beak. So is he gripping hard?
Nope.
No, they don't grip hard, okay? Because they don't have the strength in their talons like the hawks do, and the falcons and things. So, or the owls. So he can't really grip his food and grab onto it, but he's got that razor sharp beak, and that hurts, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all found that out. They can give you a little nasty bite if they wanted to, but he's a nice gentle beast, aren't you? You're a nice gentle. I think you're a boy. I don't know. We haven't tested.
His weight, he's probably a male.
He's probably a male. He just looks a little skinny. Yeah, he's a little skinny. So, okay. So who else do we have here? Oh, who we have here? Oh, what's his name? Grumpy? No, I'm sorry. Chewy. Chewy, how you doing, Chew?
This is Chewy. We have here at Soarin a lot of the indigenous birds around here, your hawks and red tails and screeches and whatnot. And I think today you've gotten to see some of our more unique birds.
Right,
Cheyenne, the Harris's hawk, was not around here. Monet is indigenous to this area, but you don't see them as often anymore. You saw the turkey vulture, and here's the pièce de résistance. It is a Eurasian eagle owl, not indigenous to the United States. One of the biggest owls. There's a bigger one with the fish owl.
Langston's
Fish owl. There's fish owls bigger than this, but you can see he's rather big. I've been carrying around my 19-pound grandson so I could get used to carrying, holding this 5 pound, about a 5 pound.
About 5 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, big boy.
Yeah, he looks like similar to the great horn that you saw. And a lot of people look at them, and if they don't recognize how huge it is in comparison, they think it's a great horn. But if you probably didn't notice, his eyes, the great horn eyes were kind of yellow. Oh, excuse me. Chewy's eyes and the Eurasian eagle eyes are orange, that unique orange. So if you see that on an owl, you know that it's Eurasian, which you won't see much around here. But again, captive bred, came from the same falconer who gave us the Monet, the barn owl, and he's quite an addition to our family. Thank you. Again, he's healthy, fully flighted, so we have to be careful that he doesn't get away, because if he got away, which he could do, he couldn't survive very well. So we take really good care of him.
Well, that's because his mommy hasn't told him how to
Talent
stuff. No, his mom didn't do that. And
Yeah,
also the business of ripping up with his beak.
Yeah,
We
his mom
we
could
worked
just
on some of
fail.
that. You know, he could catch a ball. He can catch a balled up newspaper.
Yeah.
He did pretty well with that.
Yeah.
No, his mom's done a good job.
Yeah.
As I understand it,
Yes,
but he's
yeah.
very active at night.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
Yes.
so quite active at night. And all these birds, as you noticed, or we maybe mentioned, they all get enrichment toys to play with, and so that so I think the last batch I saw looked like a bunch of turkeys all made up to go on it, with feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
And so the balls, they like to toss balls around, but their favorite are fake snakes. Okay.
Yeah,
And they love tearing those apart. So we provide enrichment for them. So that's what some of our volunteers do. They go and they find odds and ends that they have at home, and they get very creative. They take old duck feathers or goose feathers and stuff like that, and we make pretend birds for them. Again, fake snakes and other things out of paper, and the birds just enjoy tearing apart. One of the favorite things is the adding machine tape. You know?
Yeah.
Spool of that, and then they just roll it out, and they just tear it to pieces and shreds. And of course, it's fun for the birds, but then when the cleanup crew has to come in, they got to clean up all that.
They like to rip it up.
But yeah, they get quite active at night. I think when he's at home with you, at night you could hear him playing around.
Oh yeah, and about 10 o'clock I'd go to bed, and then my office where he was staying was right above my bedroom. I'd hear thunk, 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 jumping around playing with stuff. But I'd always play with him before I went to bed too. So, but he just had to continue, I guess.
Yeah, we had the security camera set out by his pen just to see
Yeah.
what he was doing.
And he was-
he was all over the place all night. And the
Yeah.
alarm kept going off.
Right.
You know,
I think he set off about 500 alarms.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's busy.
He was quite busy. You know?
And I think he settled in nicely here.
Yeah.
It was really a wonderful pleasure to have him at my house and train him. He's a great bird. A lot of fun. So now everybody gets to enjoy him out here.
Yeah. So when we as we get through this COVID period, we're going to be bringing all these birds out. Right now, we're doing most of our programs outdoors, and so I think we have a Christmas program coming up over here in the park.
Oh, yeah.
And wait to hear the final details on that, but you'll see us out there at Christmas time with our, I don't know what we call them, our Christmas elves? I don't know, but
Ambassadors.
our ambassadors,
Yeah.
our Christmas ambassadors. So, and then next year, I think we have the Lindenwood Park. We're going to be out there in the cold, out the Lindenwood Park, and we have a number of programs. So go to our website, and see when there are events coming up. A lot of these outdoor events are going to be open to the public. So you can come on out and see us. Again, if they're open to the public, there's no admission fee or anything like that. But you get a chance to see some of these birds, meet some of the volunteers. Whoops. Okay.
It's,
Finally, a vulture that attacks. What the heck? Or do I look that dead? Okay. Oh, good grief. So anyways, you can volunteer, go to our website, get on there, soarinhawk.org, no G, okay? And you get on there and you can see all the different things we're doing, the events we're going to be appearing at, and also you can get on there and you can remember this is the Giving Tuesday. So, so you go on there and to our donor box, okay? So donorbox.org/ Soarin Hawk -giving Tuesday -193, or even then you can even go on to our regular donation box and just say this is for Giving Tuesday. This is too complicated. It's a long thing to remember. Even I can't remember that. So anyways, do we have any more to say? Yeah, send money. Like I said, any little bit helps, and you'll get the birds will be grateful. I'll be grateful. The volunteers will be grateful. And he did have his ear tufts up.
Yeah, I picked them up and
Yeah, right. There you go. Get your
oh, there
tufts
you go. Athena's ear tufts are up. Good job, Athena. Good job.
You ought to get one of those Santa Claus, those antler things,
Yeah.
set up on top. Okay, so anyways, anybody out there have any questions? Anybody?
No questions.
No questions? They just want to get me off the air, don't they?
Well, hopefully everybody's making donations.
Okay, so for you volunteers out there, don't forget that the annual meeting is coming up on Saturday, 6 o'clock, 6 a.m. Or PM, rather.
I wouldn't be there.
Me either.
No, I'm sorry, 6 p.m. So we'll have our annual meeting as required by law, and then we'll do the Christmas quiz, and you guys haven't finished your Christmas quiz, get to work, okay? Let's go. I want to see some fantastic answers, it's almost as much fun as Where's Waldo, right?
Yep.
So anyways, and we got I have some great gifts to give away this year, okay? And so want to make so Christmas, so annual meeting, you'll see all the things that we've been doing, attaboys to people, see some of the activities. I'm still waiting for some of those naughty pictures. I'm sorry, those nice pictures of us doing fantastic things out in the field, and so no. No.
I'm laughing at turkey vulture.
Oh, I see. I thought she was having some fond memories of some things that happened. So anyways, so we have the annual meeting, and this annual meeting is going to be a little different because there won't be any food. You can bring your own booze, okay? BYOB, So you can sit at home, and so it's going to be on Facebook, right? And
On the our volunteer Facebook page.
On the volunteer Facebook page.
Yes.
Okay. And so you'll know how to get on there. And Gigi here in a few minutes is going to show me how to hook my computer into this thing so I can put up all those strange pictures I have. Okay. So I think I'm about wrapped up here.
Alrighty. Well,
So send your money. Okay. Take good care of the birds. We take care of them the best we can, but we can use a little financial help from you. And so all the money goes right into the birds, okay? And I think every volunteer in here, all the money has gone to the birds. and including the money that came out of their wallets to take care of this. So a lot of donated time, a lot of donated energy, all the miles that we put on the vehicles and things like that. So, you know, so give us a little helping hand. Remember, $250 buys a box of mice that lasts a month. Okay, and that'll make you a bunch of happy birds. You know, $250 buys a box of chicks, last a month. Okay, we can take care of that. You know, so so we can take care. You know, so help us take care of the birds, and the birds are out there taking care of us. Okay, so I'm gonna say goodbye.
Okay,
Okay.
thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yeah.